I'm really not good at like actually executing a video when I say I'm going to do it because so I literally am sitting down 2 minutes after having a shower to do this because I promised myself that I would. I promised myself that I would document this journey. Somebody once said to me that I don't know why they call it a journey, because it's not a journey. A journey is a good thing. And you're right. I mean, I'll think of another name for what this is. Let's start the story with not flashing forward, going backwards to when, in the spring, when I went for my very first mammogram. And yeah, I wasn't looking forward to it, seeing how my mom had breast cancer. And it was like, they say that if you don't hear something within 2 weeks, you're good. So it was getting very close to 2 weeks, and I was like, yes. I was staying positive. I wasn't thinking about it all the time because, I am a law of attraction girl. And so I shocked when I got a phone call saying that they wanted me to go back for an ultrasound on just my left breast. So back I went for the ultrasound. There's so many details in between that I will share along the way, but let's get to the heart of the story right now. So I go for the ultrasound. They call me and say everything's okay. They want you to come back in 6 months just to double check. So I'm like, I had a new lease on life. Swear to God. It was like I was literally handed another life and told, go have fun, So I go for the ultrasound. I hear back that it's okay. Come back in 6 months. So I just went back like a month ago for my 6-month checkup, and I wasn't even halfway home when I got the call from Niagara Health Services. It said on my phone, and I pulled over. It's just part of the trauma that from that day of when I got that phone call. Holy crap, it just came back to me again. So she said, are you driving? I said, yes. She said, are you stopped? I said, yes. She goes, okay, because I'm not allowed to tell you anything until you stop your car. So I stopped my Jeep, pulled over, and she said, we need you to go for a biopsy on, I think it was December 5th. December 5th, and we're also scheduling in for a appointment for the results December 19th. So I know that right there took a lot of stress away after I had a chance to sit down and think about it, just knowing the dates. So I just stayed as positive as possible. I legitimately started like cleaning the house, throwing things away, getting shit done around here that needed to be done since we moved in, and with both my stuff, my studio, and my parents' stuff. And I went for lots of walks. Luckily, I got Rosie because she loves walks, and I would go to the forest and to the beach, and I would just stay as positive as possible. Let me say one thing. This is not the Jen that I thought I would ever be. Like, let's say you told me this was going to happen to me 5 years ago. I would have just, because I hear my, friends of mine getting a cancer diagnosis, and it's like, how are they so strong? I envy them. I wish I could be like that. If I ever got that information, that news, right? And I was very strong. I know it was me, but it was also my antidepressants, which were obviously helping. It was the walking. It was the intuition, knowing that I'd be, it'd be okay in the end, and whatever it is, I can fight it. So we came up to Monday, so 3 days ago. And tomorrow I go for my results, the results, and then what's happening going forward. But I got a call from my personal doctor, Dr. Ireland, who has been a lifesaver through all of my life, through my depression, through, cervical stuff going on, and then now through this. And he's just a super awesome human, and I'm so glad I have him. He personally called me on Monday, and I hear his voice in my head. Hey, Jen. I'm like, hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Oh, I'm good. And just, okay, your biopsy. I said, yes. He said, it came back positive, Jen. I didn't start crying. I kept my shit together. Which, it's okay if you cry, and it's okay if you don't have your shit together. I'm just making sure you know that. And then we talked a little bit about it, and then he told me, I honestly, I wish I could have recorded it. I don't have a good memory, especially when I find out that I have breast cancer. So tomorrow is my day where I go and I hear from the oncologist, and we talk about what's next. So this is my first video in my series of what I'm now calling a journey, but I will figure out another word for it. Maureen. It was Maureen, who was a fellow breast cancer survivor, who said, why do people call it a journey? I can't remember what she calls it now, but she's another inspiration for me that it's not going to get me. I'm going to beat the shit out of this. I am ready to rumble. Yep. So, this is the first video of many. And very rarely will you find me put together. I was supposed to go get my hair colored like a day or two before I got the call or something like that, and I never went. And I don't care, What matters to me right now is my health and keeping my self strong and being positive and knowing that I'm going to be okay. So that's that. I want to do this to help others. I want to help anybody who is going through the same thing or is scared to go get their mammogram or any of that stuff. I'm here. Please, if you ever have questions, I'm not, obviously, I'm just starting my journey, but I'm here. Okay? Okay. I'll be back. I will tell you everything that happens tomorrow. Keep me in your thoughts. Thank you. Good night.